So, the month of November is coming to a close, and Hammer Jam just ended yesterday, and the new Town Hall 17 was released yesterday, and I got stuck waiting on an Eagle Artillery to finish upgrading before I could make this video because we're going to rush forward. You know that's going to happen. This would be the 4th month of our Fix That Rush Base series, and for the non-believers, before I show you this account as of today, let's go back to July, and this is what the account looked like. If you put forth, a little bit of cash for a gold pass and a little bit of grinding during Hammer Jam, you can work wonders. I'm just saying. So this is the base as of today, and you're going to notice that we did jump up 2 levels of wall since the last time we really kind of showed you this account. And I also had a little bit of a moment of weakness. Back in September, they released that legendary scenery, and then they released the one as of this month, which is the Justice scenery, and I really liked the dark mode theme. So I'm going to go ahead and just jump to the new theme because I like it when it's a little bit darker. I don't know. It's just always been something I really like. So let's go ahead and jump into our progress base before we go ahead and rush to Town Hall 17, because it really doesn't seem like we've made a lot of progress other than grinding out a ton of walls, and I'll tell you how many resources I did for that in a minute. But we did go ahead and upgrade the barracks to level 15 to unlock the Dragon Rider, which I think is really important to go alongside of the dragons because that's like one of the stronger armies in the game right now. And then we also upgraded the pet house to level 8 to unlock the Phoenix, which is currently being upgraded, and we'll talk about pets here in a second. And then the rest of our focus, because we knew that there was an update coming, kind of went towards the archer towers and cannons. Now, according to my notes from last month when I showed you this account, we grinded out like 39 levels of archer towers in order to merge them into the new multi-archer tower. And then the cannons, we grinded out like 71 levels. That's ridiculous to do both of the ricochet cannons. Now, keep in mind, 50% off on cost and time because of Hammer Jam, that was made possible. Any other time, that would not be the case. We'd have to wait like 3 months to make that happen. And then I caught wind because we got to test out Town Hall 17 that the Eagle Artillery was going to be required to do the upgrade. So then I had to start grinding out the Eagle Artillery, and that's where we kind of got stuck yesterday waiting on the final upgrade to level 7, which means that we can conduct the merge today. And I think that's pretty much it when it comes to upgrades. Oh yeah, heroes. We did do a couple of levels on heroes because we did have the Goblin Builder. So the Barbarian King went to level 30. The Queen is currently going to level 30. The Warden went up 1 level to level 26, and the Royal Champion went to level 20. So that was like 2 levels. Now, what's really funny about this is that when the update went live yesterday, we got the Hero Hall at level 7, and the Minion Prince is level 40. I don't know, but thanks for the free levels because I love it. The downside is the fact that, we did not get levels on the equipment. So we got a Minion Prince at level 40, but we still need to upgrade the equipment from level 1. So you know how in the past I've probably said something along the lines that there is no right or wrong way to play Clash of Clans. Honestly, you can play it however you wish, and there's going to be just some decisions that you would do that I don't agree with, and there's going to be things that I do that you don't agree with. And what I mean by that is that I had to make a decision for Hammer Jam, and before Hammer Jam started, I was all the way up in Legends League because of the amount of hero equipment ore that you get for your daily star bonus. Now, I made it up to 5,020 trophies. I never actually signed up for Legends League, and what I would do is just kind of hang out on the border and claim the star bonus each day to get whatever it was, like 1,000 shiny ore and a really high amount of glowy ore each day. But then Hammer Jam started, and I started getting a lot of messages from you guys about the serious amounts of resources that were just opened up down in the lower leagues. So I was like, which is more important right this second? Hammer Jam, we got 50% off on everything, and we don't really get a discount on the hero equipment. So I decided to drop down to Champions League to just steal insane amounts of resources. So insane that according to a bot in our Discord server, I apparently stole 554 million gold, 565 million elixir, and over 4 million dark elixir. I mean, these numbers are just like really hard to comprehend. But at the same time, I did play through it, and I did see the amounts of resources that were being allowed, like 2 million each, 3 million each per base. It was just so crazy. And then the walls obviously support that. So we did make some serious progress regarding the collection of resources. Obviously, we did get to unlock the new helper's hut yesterday when the update went live, and I was waiting to record this video to claim my 1 free level of lab assistant. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be able to upgrade that because I was using the goblin builder last month and I have no gems. I mean, maybe you guys are in the same situation. I think I'm just going to go ahead and apply him to the minion to finish that one up. And yeah, so we did the upgrades on buildings, and then we also did a lot of upgrading in our pet house. So since the last video, we maxed out the unicorn. We also maxed out Diggy. I mean, remember, half off for both the cost and time of this pet, which I don't think they've ever done pets and heroes before, so it worked out perfectly. And then we also added 5 levels to the Phoenix, and now it's back to normal price and time, so it's going to take a little while, but we are going to go ahead and continue to max out the Phoenix and then try to go into the Spirit Fox, which I think I'm going to use a hammer today to upgrade the pet house to unlock that situation. But yeah. And then inside the laboratory, this is where things get a little interesting. So we were able to upgrade the overgrowth spell. We were focused on the overgrowth spell last month, and we did max it out at level 4. And then I upgraded the Pat spell 1 more level to level 6. And then I unlocked the Dragon Rider. And so I started focusing in on the Dragon Rider to get that maxed out, which now it has a new maximum level at Town Hall 17, which we're going to have to upgrade, again. So that's currently at level 4. And then I believe we started focusing in on the Baby Dragon, which is currently going to level 9, and the minion we also upgraded a bunch of levels from like level 2, now currently going to level 11. You'll see that we still have the goblin researcher for the time being. Once this upgrade concludes, it will disappear again until the next time they offer it. But yes, mega progress on a lot of aerial troops. We got maxed out dragons, or near maxed out dragons, maxed out balloons, maxed out Dragon Rider, Baby Dragon, and the minion. So realistically, we've kind of built and leveled up all the components for that war type army. The only problem is that we have really weak heroes, which can be, kind of filled in when we use hero potions, but we really need to start focusing in on grinding these things. That way we can have that offensive strength that most players don't have when they're not rushed. So without further ado, I do believe that it is time to go ahead and conduct the final rush for now, as requested by a lot of you guys. You wanted to see this thing rushed yet again to the new Town Hall level. Now, this is a new base that I got from my Town Hall 16, but unfortunately, we're going to need another new base after we do this merge because we lose the Eagle Artillery. I saw that a lot of you guys were not happy about the fact that they basically eliminated the Eagle Artillery by tying it to the Town Hall, because it is such an iconic building that's been around since Town Hall 11's initial release. And yeah, then the Hero Hall, we have to upgrade to level up heroes. That one I really don't like, but it is what it is now. We just got to suffer through it. So we did collect a hammer of building from our Clan War League's medals, and we already completed the 7-day cooldown. So without even thinking about it any further, let's just go ahead and knock this out. Yes, we know that the army camps, yeah, whatever, dude, I don't care. We're going to do it anyways. There we go. And just like that, with the swing of a hammer, we are now rushed to Town Hall 17, and we got 5 days of boost for heroes, power, resource boost, and star bonus, although I'm not necessarily in Clan War right now, so I guess some of that really is great. But now we got this giant gaping hole right in the middle of our base. Like, is it going to show the hole? Look at that. It's absolutely ridiculous. All right, now we have a bunch of resources saved up. Let me go ahead and go back into the league shop, and we did have enough metals to buy another hammer of building, and I do believe that we're going to apply that to the laboratory because I got new levels on the dragon. as well as the Dragon Riders. So I kind of want to have maxed out troops without having to worry about power potions. So I think we're going to go ahead and do this. I think we have a book. Do we have a book actually? Because I want to use a hammer on the pet house instead. So yeah, Book of Building. I did save it from earlier this month from the season pass. So let's go ahead and upgrade the laboratory using 16 million elixir. My goodness, it's a 12-day upgrade time. And we're just going to go ahead and use a book to finish that out. So now we have the max level of laboratory. And then where's my pet house? It's over here. We're going to go ahead and swing a hammer right there to unlock the Spirit Fox. And that's done. I love it when it's instant upgrades, but yeah. And that leaves us with one builder for the next hour and 40 minutes. The multi-archer tower is finishing up, as well as the ricochet cannons. So we can't go ahead and drop our traps. So let's go ahead and drop the new Giga Bomb right here, maybe. You know, just kind of fill in the gap for now. And then we also got a new level of Giant Bomb. We'll just go ahead and drop that, as well as a new Seeking Air Mine. We're going to go ahead and drop that. And that's going to leave us with defenses that we need to build, which would be obviously the new Archer Tower, which I suppose we can just go ahead and drop right now. Like, I don't know. Where can we place this thing? Oh my God, we don't have any holes in the base. What the heck? Yeah, let's just go ahead and drop it there for now. And then we're going to go ahead and place one of the new defenses in the Fire Spitter. Actually, hold that thought. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like the loot depleted as soon as Hammer Jam ended. Is that the case for you guys? Let me know down in the comments below, because it was a little bit more of a struggle to get resources to do this build than it was, you know, like 2 days ago. So we're going to go ahead and build our very first Fire Spitter, because we can't do the multi-archer tower or the ricochet cannon, because I didn't know that they were doing those until 2 days ago. Okay, maybe like 5 days ago, but I don't have the archer tower levels to do the merges. So we're going to have to upgrade archer towers and cannons again to make that happen. But for now, we're going to go ahead and drop one of the two new signature defenses in the Fire Spitter, which is going to take 12 days to build. Oh man, I don't have another book to finish that off. That's stupid. So I think what I need to do once these builders come back is grind out the resources, and we're going to go ahead and build our second Fire Spitter, kind of make this a little bit more like a Town Hall 17, even though most of our defensive levels are a joke and they're level 1. I would love to upgrade the two archer towers and cannons to do the final merges for those to get the third multi-archer tower and ricochet cannon. But then again, I also feel like we're getting a little sidetracked on what our priorities are for this base. And that is, we are a rush base, so we should have the offensive advantage. And as of right now, we do have a boost on the heroes. So I think here's what needs to happen for the month 5 progress is I believe that we're going to need to refocus in on upgrading this silly hero hall. That way we don't have limitations on hero upgrades. And I need to shift my builders back in here to start working on upgrading heroes. And I think most importantly, like the Grand Warden, probably the Royal Champion, and I'm leaning more towards the Barbarian King, but it's only going to be time telling us, you know, based on what the meta trends are in the next month of what we really should focus in on. But I'm going to start upgrading heroes, and we'll check back in. Let me go update my Clash Ninja website so I can show you how much time we have left. So according to the Clash Ninja website, this would be day 1 of being at Town Hall 17. 19% on our structures completion, 3% on supercharge, which I really don't care about right this second, 20% on the laboratory, 8% on heroes, my goodness, 8% on the equipment, looks like a whopping 36% on pets. Man, we've been putting in some work on pets. And then 43.4% on the walls. Going to the stats section of how much time is technically left, because we still haven't unlocked our 6th builder, which I didn't even talk about today. Way to go. We're really close. That's going to be a separate tutorial in itself. But with 5 builders, we have 35 months left. Oh my God, still almost 3 years worth of grinding Clash of Clans before this account will ever be maxed. 47 months on the laboratory, 10 months on the pets, and looks like it says 54 months on heroes. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Let me know down in the comments below how your accounts are coming along.